Hello, everybody. Okay, it is the beginning of a new year, and in fact, it really doesn't matter what time it is, but we have this immense energy right now, and we're like, go, 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 let's get our goals, let's get our goals. And so many of people are saying, Tanya, what are the 5 things I should do every day? Like, should I do push-ups? Should I do ab curls? Should I do planks? Or should I cut sugar out totally? Should I just tell me what to do. And this is what I'm going to tell you what to do. Take a breath and figure out what you want. So when I was talking to people and they're like, just Tanya, just tell me what to do. And I'm like, well, I can't tell you what to do because I don't know what you want. What do you want? What do you want? Do you want stronger abs, shoulders, stronger back? Do you want to cut sugar? Do you want to lose weight or release weight? What is it that you want, right? And so many times we don't get clear on what we want because we're afraid that if we don't get it fast enough, we're going to fail, or we're going to fail because we didn't get it. And this is what I've learned. Breathe, time, patience, trust. And listen, I used to be one of those people, I'm like, just tell me what to do. I just want to do it. I just want to get these 5 things done. And many of you know I wrote a book called Cookie Dough in the Dark. I was extremely addicted to sugar. I was addicted to food. And I just wanted it to end. And so I was always just trying to find, just give me the quick thing to do. Just find me the quick thing to do. Or I want to lose weight. What's the quick thing I can do? Just give me the 5 things to do. Okay? And what I learned is that there's a process. And we need to figure out, A, what do you want? So tell me, what do you want? Because when you write below what you want, I can help with these videos, with my information, get you what you want. Okay? So, what is it that you want? Tell me below. Okay? I'd love to hear from you. And then why do you want it? Why do you want it? Okay? And this is why, I think it's January 19th or the 22nd. It's Quitter's Day. That's when everybody just goes, oh, forget it. I'll wait until next January, or I'll wait until whatever, because it takes work. It takes effort to actually have a plan to achieve what you want. All right? And it can be very scary. Listen, I am not comfortable right now. I am thinking about, what do I want this year? What do I really want to accomplish this year? Right? Where is it that I want to go? And I know, like, some of my big ones are, I want flexibility, stamina, energy, a body free of aches and pains. I want to be strong, calm, confident. So I have all these things about how I want to feel, right? And so what I do from that, so that's just one part of me, right? That's one part of how I want to feel. Like in my 80s, my vision is I am kicking up my heels. I am loving life. I'm wearing a beautiful red dress, and I am just like the breeze. I'm so limber. I'm like the trees. I'm like just moving. That is my vision when I close my eyes. So what is it that I need to do every day to help me with that? Right? So, I have these little circles that I have, for mental and physical and flexibility, and what I need to do during the day to achieve my long-term goal. And then, I have business goals. So I have all these different visions and goals that I have, but I'm getting very clear on what it is I want. And then this is one huge piece of the puzzle I was missing for so long, because I just thought I had to do those things. But there's alignment, right? There's trusting. I needed skills. When I was going through, my eating disorder of just insane amounts of food. Like I'm talking, like I don't eat one cookie. I had 30 cookies. I had, I would make banana bread and carrot cake. And so what I was trying to do is, I was like, I don't want these cravings. I want to eat less sugar. And so I was just like, okay, just stop. Just no more sugar. Okay. And well, that didn't work. I tried that approach for so long. What I needed to understand is, why was I overeating? Why was I, falling victim to food? And so I wrote a book about it called Cookie Dough in the Dark. I peeled back the layers of my onion, and I gotta sit off my ankles here. And I started to notice, being aware of what it was like when I was having these insane cravings. I was just starting to be more aware of myself. So, oh my gosh, I could go on so many different tangents, but let's just stick with just being aware. So I wanted to be free from sugar. Okay. I wanted to not have these insane cravings, and I wanted to feel a certain way. And my why was, I was incredibly sick a lot. And because food is a huge part of our health, right? What we put in our mouth either moves us towards health or away from health. And I was making choices that were moving me away from health. But I didn't really even understand all of this. I really didn't. I was so focused on the food. So the big picture of all of this is, get back to, what is it that you want to feel? What is it that you want? Why do you want this? Spend some time right now and lay a foundation of what it is that you want. Why do you want it? All right. So I'll take you back to my again, we do so many different things in this group. So, getting rid of aches and pains, but I tie that into also eating, because if you eat an inflammatory diet, it affects your joint, your muscle, your bone, your brain health, right? So it's very hard for me to compartmentalize, because we're a whole being. So, focusing on one thing. So when I was in my sugar things, I was just always focused on stop eating sugar, just stop eating sugar. Oh my God, willpower. You need more willpower. You need more discipline. And I learned that those weren't true at all, right? I needed compassion. I needed self-love. I needed understanding. I needed awareness. And when I started to give myself those things, things started to change. But I had spent so much time hating myself, berating myself. You're such an idiot. Why did you do that again? You're never going to change. So I was like, just not talking to myself very nicely. So I had to start to be aware of that I was in it for the long game. Okay. There's no short-term fixes. So there are kick starts, jump starts, there's things that can kind of propel us forward. But what I find with a lot of people is that they get to that edge and then it doesn't feel comfortable anymore. And then they pull back and a lot of things unravel, instead of going, okay, now I'm uncomfortable. So how do I deal with being uncomfortable? What are the skills that I need to feel okay with being uncomfortable? Because we are not taught how to deal with discomfort. So if I bring this back to aches and pains, many of us have aches and pains and we just eat. We either eat because we're in pain, or we just go and get a quick remedy, like a rub on an ointment, a pill, something like that, instead of asking, why am I in pain? What am I doing that is causing this pain? Right? Do I want to be out of pain? Do I care? Because some people, they're fine with being in pain. I'm not fine with being in pain. I don't want pain. Right? I don't want emotional pain. I don't want physical pain. I don't want mental pain. I want to be pain-free. So that's what I mean. What do you want? So it always goes back. What do you want, and what are you willing to work for? What are you willing to do to get yourself back to where you want to be? Right? So do you want to release weight this year? Is that your goal? Do you want to free yourself from cravings? Do you want to free yourself from aches and pains? Do you want to bring some balance and have food just be food and food not be emotional, right? Food is just food. We put our emotions on there. So the more you tell me, the more I can help you. Because trust me, I have been through it all. I've been through it all. And if you're watching, it would be so fantastic if you could put #live or an emoji or something like that, because if those things don't happen, nobody sees this video, right? That's just the way Facebook works. Nobody sees it, and all my wisdom gets lost. So from the kindness of your heart, if you can give me an emoji or a #live, or if you're watching the replay, #replay, that would be amazing. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Claim it. Tell me why you want it, right? And then from there, instead of being in a rush and a panic, we can start to lay the foundation down to have a plan to move you away from overeating, to move you away from, being lazy and not moving your body. And I don't mean those two things in the same sentence, but a lot of you tell me those words, so I'm using those words. You're unmotivated. What's going to motivate you, right? So again, like I said, share with me so I can help you. If you can drop me an emoji, drop me what do you want to work on this year? And then we will take it from there. So just to recap, you can't just say, Tanya, what are the 5 things that I can do? Because I'm like, to do what? What is it that you want to do? And why do you want to do these things? So many of you ask me about motivation. If you don't have a strong why, you will not be motivated to continue. It's that simple. You have to have a strong why. So let's talk it out. Let's talk about why you want certain things. These are things that I talk about in my coaching calls, in my Vibrant Living membership, which I have to tell you is really awesome. And people are making changes because we're slowing down, we're planning, we're preparing, and we're working through what we need to work through emotionally, mentally, physically. And we're becoming much more aware of where we need to go, and we're developing the skills. And that is the process. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you for those that have tuned in and watched me live. I see many of you popping up here. Again, if you can put #live or #replay or an emoji or tell me what you want, that would be awesome. Have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you soon. Goodbye.